Your daily hour with me.
So, hey, this is your daily hour with me. I am Rick Ward, and this is the hour. What happens in the hour is that we go and we start talking, and we talk for 1 hour a day, every day. This is day 8 of the program. This is the 8th hour of your daily hour with me. It's 8 daily hours. Today is Monday. Today is Monday the 27th, and today I'm alone in the studio, and we're going to be making some phone calls. Today is the Ultimate Fan Contest, so if anybody out there wants to be the Ultimate Fan, you can call in and become that. There's some, I think neighbors to the studio are doing drilling, so if you hear any drilling noises, it's from that. So, yeah, today's the Ultimate Fan Contest. So what happens is that people are going to be calling in to the show, and they're going to think that they are the Ultimate Fan, and they're going to be proving themselves to why they're the Ultimate Fan. And they'll call in, I'll say things like, "So caller, why are you the Ultimate Fan?" Or they'll call in, and they will already think that they are the Ultimate Fan, and they'll win the show like that. That's how you win the show, Jay. So if you want to be the winner of the show, you have to call in, and you call the show, and then you can be the winner, and you can win it all. You can win it all. So I guess we're gonna call somebody. Every day I call McDonald's. I guess we could do that. We could call some people. We could call like other guests. We could call guests. We could wait for the phone calls from the people who are gonna come here. I don't know where they are. It seems like the caller should be calling at any time. Maybe we have some kind of problems. Who knows? I can't ever really know. So what happens on the program is that I talk for 1 hour every day, starting at 3:30 to 4:30. I'm thinking about moving the time of it because, because it's during the work hours, 9 to 5ers. 9 to 5ers, they can't do that. So yeah, let's call them McDonald's. What's a good city? Florida. We call Florida. We call Georgia. Mississippi. Jackson. Is it Jacksonville in Mississippi, or is that somewhere else? IPPI. Mississippi. I might be a little bit sick. I don't know. I feel a little bit sniffly, and my nose is running. And so if you hear me sniffling around there, that's what happens there. So I'm gonna call this McDonald's here in Gunter Ave, Alabama, Guntersville, Alabama. So we're gonna call them, ask them how many McDonald's are in Guntersville. Also, stuff like how many Gunters are there? How many hamburgers are you capable of cooking in a day, in a shift? Stuff like that. So that's gonna be the questions that we're gonna ask the McDonald's here. Here we go. We're about to call them. So yeah, this is in the studio here. So we're calling them. This is the sound of a McDonald's being called right now. So this happens every day. My nose is a little stuffed up today. It's a little bit difficult. So we're calling the McDonald's.
Yeah, there's a McDonald's here. Can I help you?
Hello. How many McDonald's are located in Guntersville, Alabama?
Do what now?
How many McDonald's are located in Guntersville, Alabama?
One.
You're the only one? Are you more popular than the Wendy's that's close to you, Guntersville?
Do what?
Is your McDonald's more popular than Guntersville Wendy's? Hey, what's your favorite sauce on chicken nuggets? What's your favorite sauce to eat? So they hung up on me. The McDonald's people, they don't always want to answer. Or I mean, they work at McDonald's. Maybe they're just kind of stressed out. But that's what I do on the program. We call them. We ask them about chicken nugget sauce and about how many McDonald's are located in their city. Sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't. I'm looking here, and I think there might be actually two in Guntersville. I think that guy might have been mistaken. He said there was only one. I think there's two. Maybe he's trying to keep up business for his place. So yeah, that's what's going on there. We can call other people. We can see what's going on with that. Let's see. Today's Monday. Yeah, today's the ultimate fan challenge. So whoever's the ultimate fan, they'll call into the show, and then they'll see what they win. You get a party package. Ultimate fan wins a party package. You want to get a mic? So we have a guest in the studio here. You want to say something?
Hey, it's Jala on the faux radio.
Get a mic. We got more mics here for guests in the studio. So yeah, this is what happens on the radio. People come in randomly, and so yeah, we talked to Jala yesterday a little bit, and probably other days too. So what's up today, Jala?
I wanted to drop by the studio and see what's up with your daily hour with me.
Jala, clothes are available at the local stores. You can go buy them.
Dumpster Values, downtown Olympia.
So, Jala, you want to call them McDonald's?
Okay.
Okay, you do the talking, okay? Ask them how many McDonald's are located in the city. What do? We call them and we say, how many McDonald's are located, and we're going to call Huntsville, Alabama, okay? Okay?
All right.
So you say, how many McDonald's are located in Huntsville, Alabama? And
I'll say it without the bad fake accent.
It's real.
Okay.
So, so this is what happens. We're going to call it McDonald's here. This is going to be, Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama. And, they're going to answer, and then we ask them what their favorite chicken nugget sauce is. Well, maybe I'll ask them that.
Yeah.
You ask them the first question. Okay, so this is a call-in ring in here. You ready? McDonald's. Call McDonald's. Huntsville, Alabama. So sometimes McDonald's takes a while to answer. I think they're kind of busy sometimes. They have a... Oh. Uh-oh, it's the internet. That was the internet. That was
Sounded
not...
like a fax number.
Yeah, that was fax machine or something. It wasn't the right one. Let's call another one. Let's call the one in,
Oh, don't sneeze in the mic.
I got a plastic bag.
Oh, my.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm getting sick. But, it's okay. You can't get sick on the radio. You could listen to sick people on the radio, but it's not contagious on the airwaves.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. So this is, let's call Albertville. We're gonna be calling Albertville, Alabama. This is good, okay? So we're gonna call that Albertville, Alabama.
Albertville McDonald's.
How many McDonald's are located in your area?
I'm sorry?
How many McDonald's are located in your city? How many McDonald's are located in Albertville, Alabama?
I'm picking up. I couldn't hear you.
How many McDonald's are located in Albertville, Alabama? Hello? Hello? Albertville, Alabama? Hello?
Yes, this is Albertville McDonald's.
How many McDonald's are located in Albertville, Alabama?
Just one.
What's your favorite chicken nugget sauce to eat on chicken nuggets?
Oh my god. This guy's trying to do a survey.
This is Brandy. Can I help you?
Hello. How many McDonald's are located in Albertville, Alabama?
Uh-huh.
What is your favorite chicken nugget sauce to eat? Was that a hang-up?
I think that was a hang-up. I think that McDonald's is too busy to talk to you about silly question.
I think we talked to a gay Alabama. Did you hear that? He's like, oh my god, I think we're doing a survey.
I didn't.
I think that might have happened. I think it was pretty funny. So, yeah, that was another McDonald's, and I don't know, they never answer.
I just think they were confused. The plastic bag, your sneeze guard on your mic is causing an interference sound when you talk to people.
It's okay. It's part of the show. So, this is what happens in the program. We just call McDonald's, and we call random people, and, we see what happens on the show here. So we're gonna call Andy.
Okay,
She's
well, thanks for having me on the show. I might be back later. I have to get back to Le Bebe Studios.
Thanks, John. Good guest, good phone guest here on. We call the McDonald's.
I tried, and McDonald's didn't want to deal.
Yeah, the McDonald's is mean sometimes, but they're nice. So I like McDonald's.
Rick on the radio.
Yeah, so we're calling Andy back now. So this is not a McDonald's. This is Andy. He's usually on the program often. So we're gonna call him on the thing. We're gonna leave a message for him if he doesn't answer it. Oh, there he goes. Well, whatever. So remember that one time we talked about Space Jam on the program there. So I think Andy is at school. He has begun his school program and is now participating in that situation there. That's what he does. He's school and studenting. So what we can do is make more phone calls. We could wait for. So this is supposed to be the Ultimate Fan Show. So when all the Ultimate fans they start calling into the program, millions of listeners, Ultimate Fan Contest. Well, we could keep searching for like Millie, or we can I don't know. We could do a lot of things. Who do you think the Ultimate Fan is? We'll find out. Let's see. We'll call somebody else, see if they're the Ultimate Fan. Say, are you the Ultimate Fan? Are you the Ultimate Fan? They'll probably say, I don't know who you are, you crazy. Dude, this is just out there. So we're gonna make another phone call here, and just for bouncing off ideas and stuff, because otherwise I'm kind of like talking to myself here, but I'm talking into the radio though. So what happens is I just turn on the thing. So we're about 10 minutes into the program now. So I just turn on the thing, we go and talk for the whole hour, and that's how the hour works. Like every hour, once a day. So we're making more phone calls here. We can call McDonald's. This is what we do on the program. Whoa, what the? I'm hearing some weird noises around here in the studio. Maybe the studio's just tripping out on me tonight. Yeah, Monday. So day 8. Minute one, I was like, man, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm going to do this forever. Let's start talking. And I was like, minute 1, I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to have to go. And now I'm 8 hours into it. 8 hours into it. It'll be interesting talking.
This is Justine. I can't come to the phone right now. But
so we're going to leave a message.
I'll call you back as soon as possible. Okay, thanks.
At the tone, please record your message.
You
have finished recording. You may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, this is your daily hour with me, and we are calling you. We are hosting the Ultimate Fan Contest, and this is the day 8, and we are ready for the party time of the century there. We've been calling McDonald's and eating sauces and discussing them with them. So that was a good message there. Yeah, this is what happens every day. I'm not feeling totally on the weather today, but it is what happens every day. Even if I'm like about to die, if I get real sick, I'm still gonna be like, like that's the general plan that we're gonna do here. So, yeah, maybe I should call some other business. Like we could call like any business. There's tons of businesses. I've been calling only McDonald's. We could call KFC's. Ooh, I like KFC's. Or Taco Bell's. Or I don't know. What else is there? Taco Bell's, KFC's, McDonald's. There's places. There's lots of places. Lots of stores. It's called Taco Bell. We'll call Taco Bell in Missoula, Montana, and we'll ask them about their things. Taco Bell, Missoula, Montana. So we're gonna call it Taco Bell's in Missoula, Montana, and they're gonna we're gonna ask them how many Taco Bells are in Missoula, Montana, and what if they know what's in the guacamole. Like, what's in that guacamole? Like, I don't think that's guacamole. Is that real? Is that guacamole real? Is there real guacamole in there? Like, how real is your guacamole? And how can guacamole be not real? If you're calling it guacamole, doesn't that just make it real no matter what's in it? It's just maybe not avocado guacamole, but you're like, this is guacamole, you know? So, Missoula, Montana, Taco Bell. That's what we're gonna call next. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm sneezing it. And so, here we go. I think there's 3, and to see if they think that's true. I think that there's 3, and we're going to try calling them. So we're going to call, I guess we might as well call all of them, one after the other. So we're going to call, yeah, here it goes. Missoula, Montana, Taco Bell. This is your daily hour with fast food. Calling. It's calling. It's calling. So it's a good thing. Yeah. Oh. Busy signal. I always like to. It's a good thing to record next to the ocean, because that way the sounds of the ocean will gently soothe all listeners at all times. So yeah, I'm gonna call the next one. That one didn't work. We're gonna call the next Taco Bell on the list. The next Taco Bell here. So yeah, we're about 15 minutes into the program. It's 1/4 of the way through. On these days when I'm all by myself in the studio, it gets weird. It starts getting kind of crazy. I'm just in this. I just like have to keep going, and I can't stop. Like I run the whole show here, so it's just me in a room in the studio here, and for an hour, and that's what we do with the program. So I'm calling the second Taco Bell, and we're gonna ask them questions such as how many Taco Bells are in Missoula, Montana, and how many tacos they like to eat with their meal, and what's in that guacamole. That's what we're gonna call them. That's what we're gonna ask them when they answer. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great on the radio. So we're waiting for them to answer. Oh, fax. That Taco Bell is a fax machine. So we're making a lot of like wrong calls here. These phone calls aren't even working, but you know, this is what happens on the program. I start making the phone calls, and sometimes they don't work out. But when they don't work out, like technically, like on the phones or whatever, they're still pretty much working out because they're moving time forward. And that's what the ultimate goal of the show is. I mean, it's to get through the hour. So this is the third Taco Bell. First 2 didn't work. This is the third and only last one here, so hopefully it'll work. Otherwise, we'll have to call a different city.
Hello?
Hello, Missoula, Montana, Taco Bell.
Yeah?
How many Taco Bells are located in Missoula, Montana?
3?
Can you tell me what's in the guacamole? Is that real? Is that real guacamole in there?
Let me ask. Say that? Yes. What's in there? Is our guacamole real guacamole? What's in it?
Guacamole? Well, guacamole is frozen before.
I believe it's just normal guacamole. It's just frozen before.
But there's like avocados in there. It's all chopped up avocados and like sauces and stuff. Are you guys more popular? Are you guys more popular than McDonald's?
Yeah, there's avocado, water, tomato, onion, sugar, salt, cilantro, citrus, acid.
Acid? You put acid in your food?
No, we don't put acid in our food. It's a citrus acid.
Do you guys think you're more popular than the McDonald's? Have you ever been to that McDonald's in your town there?
I'm sorry, what?
Is your Taco Bell, what do you think is more popular in Missoula, Taco Bell or McDonald's?
I think even kind of thing.
What? They're different? Is that what do people more? What do people like more in the city? In Missoula, generally. I think they that was it. So we talked to him for a while. He said, I don't want to talk to this guy, but that was a good phone call. Asked him about guacamole. We asked him what was in the guacamole. They listed it off. That was pretty good. Let's make more phone calls, I guess. I mean, it's your daily hour with phones, because what else am I going to say? Nobody's calling me. Where's my fans? No, I'm just joking about that. I'm kind of sick. I'm sniffling. It's kind of weird. So, yeah, that's what happened on the program. Uh-oh, we're offline, so we can't receive phone calls. Let's see what happens now. So, yeah, when the phones go down here at the studio, we rely on the wit of our genes, and I just fill up the time with my own thoughts and suggestions. So today is the Ultimate Fan Contest. The winner of the Ultimate Fan Contest gets a party package. So, yeah, so the Ultimate Fan gets a party package. Thursday is the I Want to Be the Your Daily Hour Intern Contest. So what happens is we are looking for interns to help run the show, and the interns, we're looking for interns with non-radio experience. We're looking for interns with construction experience, or baking maybe, or yeah, carpentry, general carpentry, or maybe cooking and carpentry. Basically cooking and carpentry. So if you're good at either of those things, call us, and well, we would like to see. So I guess I'm gonna call another Taco Bell and ask them about guacamole. So say, hey, what's in that guacamole? Really? They'll have to know. They'll know. So hey, what's in that? We're gonna call Billings, Montana, Taco Bell. So Billings, and they say, hello, Billings, Montana, Taco Bell. And they say, yep. And we say, all right, I'm going to Taco Bell. See, so far, Taco Bell has been a lot more laid back. That sounds like some kid talking to Taco Bell. Like, it seems like McDonald's are all like, hello, whoa, whoa. But that guy's just like, hey, what's up? Like, why you calling this Taco Bell? Like, what's with that, you know? So, we're going to call another McDonald's and ask them about the guacamole. I don't want to talk to this guy. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, your daily hour with fast food. Yeah, I still got this plastic bag on here because I got shocked a while ago and it freaked me out. So now I just keep this plastic bag on here all the time.
Sorry, you reached numbers.
Whoa. We have reached an insane robot voice. That's the robot. That's my robot impression. So we're gonna call more Taco Bells here in Montana. That's what the next part of the program is. So yeah, we've been going for 8 days. I don't know how many. Hey, so all you fans out there, count how many McDonald's I've called so far, because there's been a lot of them. So yeah, we've called several at least several McDonald's every day, and we've also called some strangers. Maybe we should call others. So here we go. I'm getting ready to call Taco Bell. We're gonna call them and we're gonna ask them how many Taco Bells. Maybe I should ask them about McDonald's too. That'd be pretty out there, right? They'd be like, "What? This is a Taco Bell." Or they're like, "How many? Can you guys give me a burger? Can you guys give me a taco burger?" And they'd be like, "No, this is Taco Bell, not Taco Burger." And I'd say, "I thought this was Taco Burger, but it don't want to be Taco Burger." So here goes. We're calling Taco Bell in Billings, and we're gonna see what happens. So it's connecting here. I'm gonna call. We're about 25 minutes into the program now, so it's almost halfway through. Oh, here it goes.
Good evening, Taco Bell lunch.
Hello.
Can I help you?
How many Taco Bells are located in Billings, Montana?
Hello?
Hello. How many Taco Bells are located in Billings, Montana?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Barely.
How many McDonald's are located in Billings, Montana?
McDonald's?
Taco
You'll have to
Bell.
call McDonald's to find out.
How many Taco Bells are there?
In Billings, Montana, 4. I'm real busy. I'm sorry. I got to go.
Yeah, I'm calling people when they're busy. I said McDonald's by accident. That's just like my, that was what I did straight off the bat. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm calling busy people. But that's what happens, I guess, when I call fast food restaurants. But they get paid the same. It don't really matter. That's pretty good though, right? I actually said McDonald's, and then she's like, McDonald's, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, I was talking about the wrong thing. So let's call, I don't know what, Walmart's? We can call all these corporations, I guess. I don't know who to call. That's the phone. This is what happens on the phones. So this is what happens on the program was I turn on the program and it goes for 1 hour, and the hour does not stop. So it's your daily hour with me, and I think it's good. So yeah, we're looking for Millie. That was the quest for Millie. So I guess school has started now. So it's the new season of life for many life people. If you're in your new season of life, you could shoot me an email and you'll tell us about the new season of life. Season 4, life. So yeah, that's the program tonight on NBC. The event. If you guys are watching the event, I didn't watch it yet. I'm thinking about watching it on the TV, on the computer TV there, but I haven't yet. So that's something that could happen. We're gonna make more phone calls here. We'll call somebody on the program here, and what happens is we call people on the program, and we talk to them on the phone. We ask them questions about their lives and about their livelihood and about their favorite sauces. So this is what happens on the program here. So I think we'll make more phone calls here. We're gonna call Reese. Reese is a person that we call early. I am calling him at 25 minutes into the program because that's what happens on the show. So I called the Taco Bell. I think so far the most entertaining 10 seconds of the program has been when I talked to Taco Bell and they said asked them about guacamole. But the one people they said they were busy. There's only a few Taco Bells, and I'm calling them.
The number 40.
What? I didn't call them. I didn't call the right number. So I'm calling the right number now. Nope. So it's gonna work out here in the studio every day, once a day. So this is what I do. This is what I'm doing. I might be making some videos tomorrow. I might be making a radio show tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do that. That's the plan. So I'm calling Reese here. We're gonna see what's going on with Reese. We're gonna say, Reese, what about them beers, Reese? Right. Oh, there it goes. Here it goes. So we call Reese every day on the hour, every hour. We get him to answer, and then we talk on the phone. But usually we've been leaving him messages. He might know about it.
Leave a message.
Yeah, there it goes. Reese, we're trashing you on the radio. You're getting trashed on the radio. Why don't you answer the radio phone? Radio. They were calling. This is the public. The public is calling you, and you're nowhere to be called. You're missing the call from the public. Get yourself out there. You missed it. Reese missed his big chance to be on the radio again. Is all his chances. He's missing them all, one by one, missing. Oh, somebody's calling. Hello, this is your daily hour with me.
Hello, Kenny. This is Carson.
Carson, are you calling to try to get into the Ultimate Fan Contest?
What? I cannot hear you.
Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest?
Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest?
Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ultimate Fan Contest? Are you trying to enter the Ul
Yes, we definitely are.
Yes. So, you right now you are the winning. You're just by calling, you're winning the contest because you're the first caller.
Woo!
So,
I'm here up in Seattle with Janan and my friend Taylor.
So what happens in the contest is you just give us your reasons why, or you do a thing. You just prove yourself, and it's kind of creative. You have to prove yourself. So if you want to keep being the winner, you have to do something to prove yourself because you might get knocked off.
Okay. I think I have an idea what I'm going to do to prove myself as the ultimate fan, but it'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise, like in the future?
Yeah, in the future.
Oh, I thought I was gonna maybe judge the contest at the end of the show, but maybe, what do you think? I should move the judging, so people can call for the next 2 days, and then judging will be on Wednesday. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So if you guys are listening, this is Carson. Carson was the original tech guy. He's just like a nostalgia call for the program.
Yeah, we've been listening to your show up in Seattle. Pretty good.
Have you been keeping up with it?
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with the program?
Yeah. We heard you call some more McDonald's, and you got hung up on.
We got hung up on a lot. Today it switched up. I've been calling Taco Bell's today.
How has that been going?
I've been asking them what's in the guacamole.
Yeah, where have you been calling?
I called Missoula, Montana again.
Oh, cool. Right now we got fruit cubes, or actually they're triangles. We throw some fruit juice in plastic mold.
Fruit tubes.
And they're pink.
Fruit tubes.
Well, actually they're fruit triangular prisms.
Carson, have you started your education there in Seattle yet?
Yeah, actually I just had my day of school today. It was a 2.5-hour class about writing for film and video.
Gentleman videos?
It was really cool.
Did you say gentleman videos?
No, I said film and video.
Oh, that's not as fun.
Yeah, it was. And half the class smoked cigarettes during the break. It's fun.
Carson, how many McDonald's are located in Seattle, Washington?
A lot.
So, are you in your apartment right now? Are you in your place where you live, your residence there, Carson?
Yeah, I'm in my apartment right now. We just made gorgonzola and acorn squash pizza.
Are you eating the fruit? Are you eating fruit triangles for dessert?
Yeah. Well, actually, she puts them in the water, and she's drinking. They're ice cubes.
Fruit ice cubes, eh? Yes. So, Carson, what's in the news today?
What?
What is in the news?
Oh, what's in the news? Well...
We're gonna crash next to the button that...
Oh, yeah. There was a news article, apparently, on British Airways. There was, they have automated message buttons to alert the passengers to stuff. And the one located next to the, approaching like the runway, is right next to the prepare for a water landing button. And so there was a huge pain because they pressed the wrong button.
And it's just like the prepare for a regular landing is right next to the water button?
Like the water landing button, yeah. And so everybody thought they were going to crash into the ocean.
Who would ever, like, why would they do that? Like, shouldn't they keep the like, water button in a box, like, hidden somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they just kind of overlooked it. I mean, because they usually don't use the automated message buttons. They're kind of off to the side anyway. They probably, like, got lazy and then made a mistake.
What are they doing? Where's that, Britain?
Yeah, Britain.
Those British are crazy. They need to get it together.
Yeah, but just think of their, like, water landing message. It was probably, like, really all, like, polite and, like, civil.
Yeah, or maybe, like, what if it was mean?
Yeah.
Carson, can you find a Seattleite?
What?
Can you find a street person?
No, I'm up in my apartment right now. You can talk. Yeah, here you go. Here, talk to this girl.
Hello?
Hello, this is Your Daily Hour with me.
Hi, your daily hour with me. This is Taylor.
How many Taco Bells are located in Billings, Montana?
In Montana?
How many Taco Bells are located in Billings, Montana?
I want to say 6.
4.
Oh,
The answer is 4. Hello?
yes. Sorry, I'm eating one of these triangles.
Eat the whole thing at once.
Oh my god, please. Oh my god.
Freeze your head. So this is Your Daily Hour with me. What happens in the program is that I every day I turn on the tape and we talk for the whole hour and we keep it going. Have you heard the program before?
A little bit earlier.
So yeah, Carson's on the program and he can show you the website here and where the program is available, and then you can tell your friends at college in Seattle to listen in the program. Oh, do you want to try out for the Ultimate Fan Contest because we're running one?
Sure.
So the Ultimate Fan Contest, what happens is you somehow prove that you are the ultimate fan. You have today and tomorrow, and you can either, you can call in and do a thing, or somehow you can get a hold of me, or anything you want. Somehow I will just know, and then on Thursday I'm going to announce the winner. So whoever's the biggest fan, you have to prove it somehow. It's creative. You can do anything. You can maybe call in, say something nice, or maybe you could shoot an email that's somehow on the thing. Carson's going to do a thing. He's going to try to win the party package.
Okay, well, I definitely want to compete with Carson, so I will do that.
You can win.
I will win.
You can win the party package. So let's put Janan on the phone.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Janan. This is Your Daily Hour with me.
Hi, your daily hour with me.
It's the radio. We turn on the program here, and it goes. So Janan, do you have you seen any scoundrels or rapscallions in Seattle?
Any scandals?
Yeah, scandals.
Scoundrels?
There's no scandals?
Scandals? I don't think so. Well, I on Facebook I saw that my friend got beat up by a cop, but that's like the closest thing I guess.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Lately.
Maybe we should call them.
Oh yeah.
Do you have that?
What?
You think their number is on there? That's a good idea. That's a good thing to call. Maybe I'll call.
Yeah. Do you want me to give you her number? I might be able to find it on Facebook. Or like, what?
Should I call her? Well, the thing is that I don't know if I want to call her myself. If you could call as well, but maybe. Oh, can you guys make a conference call?
I don't know her that well enough to call her. Like I just like see her around. I've hung out with her like a couple of times, but I can give you her phone number if you want.
No, let's all call her. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call more Taco Bells if anybody. So yeah, that's good on the phone there. So you guys are there. You holding it out in Seattle. So I'm gonna or Carson, you can stay on the line, or you guys can just stay on the line as the show keeps going. But if you're not,
yeah, okay.
If you guys are on the line,
Is there anybody else in the studio today?
No, it's just me. So right now it's just just the callers and me. So today's been pretty much Your Daily Hour with Taco Bell. I've been calling Taco Bells and trying to get the phones to work. It's on days when it's just me, it gets kind of crazy. I'm just talking. I just keep going. I'm not even trying to interact with anybody else. To just go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you find out? Well, I mean, I guess the listeners already know what happened with the Taco Bell. I don't, but we were talking about Lost, and we were wondering if you know,
how did Lost end?
Well, we know how it ended, but I didn't get it, and we were talking, and Janan said you knew a lot about that show.
I don't know. I did watch it. I think maybe you should just watch it. It was not really that interesting. It wasn't. I don't think it was too far out, and I don't understand not understanding it. So, I recommend that you just watch the series and then decide for yourself.
Oh, I did watch Lost. I just thought, I told them that the ending didn't make any sense, and then they wanted to say it did, and then so we decided to call you about it.
Oh, I think it made sense. At the end of it, they're all dead, but they're not, they're dead because of, they're dead because it's the future, and everybody dies eventually, so I think what it was portraying is like a future where they're all dead in the future, and not just immediately.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're just in Seattle. We got some hamburgers over at Dick's, and we made pizza.
You guys live close to Dick's?
What?
Dick's Burgers.
Dick's Hamburgers.
You live close to there?
Yeah, it's like right down the street.
Dick's is good.
It is good.
So you live right
Got a deluxe burger.
You're living in the heart of it then, huh? Right downtown, or kind of by everything, yeah?
Yeah, I live right across the street from the Seattle Central, right on Capitol.
Right up the street from what?
Capitol, Seattle Central, the community college I go to.
That's mad. So
Yeah, I like a minute walk on my class.
How are the college kids?
They're really nice. I mean, I haven't been to college before, but it seems pretty much like high school, only there's a few old people in some of the classes.
Oh, I'm a little bit sick today. My nose is a little bit stuffy. It's a little bit irritating.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
Maybe eat some soup or something.
Oh yeah.
Or
soup is good. That helps you.
Medicine. Or
Steam
a thing of water.
Oh, water, yeah. Oh, steaming water, yes. Good idea. Steamed water. So this is, yeah, you know that this is day 8 of the program. I've been doing it every day. 8 days. This is 8 hours. This is the 8th hour of straight programming. It's a lot of hours, you know?
We'll work it. If you were like working at a 9-to-5 job,
I'll be going home right now. But I'm not going home. I'm gonna keep calling. Well, Carson, I feel like I need to call more Taco Bells now, and I can only make one phone call at a time.
Yeah, call more Taco Bell.
All right, Carson, thank you for calling. Right now, you're top runner of the Ultimate Fan Contest. To see somebody better knock Carson off the top running, and you know, call back, man. Bye bye.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Oh, see you tomorrow. Does that mean he's gonna call? He's coming back into town? Who knows what that means? Carson has climbed out of his shallow grave to call. His shallow, musty, dehydrated, dirty grave. We are calling more Taco Bells. Let's call a Taco Bell in Florida. Florida Taco Bell. Sebring, Florida. We're gonna call Taco Bell in Sebring, Florida, and say, hello, how many Taco Bells are located in Sebring, Florida? Can you tell me what's in the guacamole? What's in that guacamole? I gotta make sure to say Taco Bells because the last person I asked them how many McDonald's there were, and because I was just so used to that, and then they were like, hey, you're stricken. And I'm not stricken, I am just trying to make some phone calls. So we're gonna call one more Taco Bell in Sebring, Florida. Taco Bell. McDonald's is it's more easy to say. Hello, Sebring, Florida, Taco Bell?
Yes.
How many Taco Bells are located in Sebring, Florida?
I'm not sure.
Can you tell me what's in the guacamole? Is that real guacamole that you guys serve there?
I don't know.
You know what's in there? Do you guys have the ingredients there? Is it like, you think there's avocados in there? Is this some kind of like mayonnaise?
I'm not sure. I don't make it, so I don't know what's in it.
Do you know who makes it? Is that the company?
No. Taco Bell makes it from the factory.
They don't ship over? You guys don't ship over the avocados there?
No.
It just comes frozen? So does it come frozen?
Yep.
You know those little cups? It just comes frozen, like in those cups. You got a bigger cup. Yeah, Taco Bells give less if they care less than the McDonald's or something. Yeah, I should call somebody like somewhere more fancy. Maybe like I could call it like Red Lobsters or Sizzlers. I like that guacamole question though. One person did answer the guacamole question. Maybe Florida is kind of weird. I'll call, I guess, Minnesota. We're trying to get somebody who's like, yeah, we're kind of on an accent hunt. So we're calling Baxter, Minnesota, and they're gonna be like, have you seen that movie Fargo? They're gonna be like, oh don't you know, when we call them. So here goes. We're gonna call the Baxter, Minnesota Taco Bell. We're gonna ask them how many Taco Bells are located in their city, and then we're gonna ask them about guacamole. So here it goes. This is Baxter, Minnesota Taco Bell. Hello? What's gonna happen? We're calling.
Taco Bell, Sean, can I help you?
Hello, Baxter, Minnesota Taco Bell.
Pardon me?
How many Taco Bells are located in Baxter, Minnesota?
Yeah, this is the Baxter Taco Bell.
Can you tell me what's in the guacamole sauce? Is there real avocados in there?
Pardon me?
Can you tell me what's in the guacamole sauce?
What's in the guacamole?
Yeah, what's in there?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
It's got avocados, water, tomatoes, onion, sugar, salt, cilantro, erythropoietic acid, and ascorbic acid, citric acid, dehydrated garlic.
You guys put acid in there?
It's some kind of absorbic stuff, I don't know.
You guys make that guacamole there in Taco Bell, or you keep that?
No, it's not made here. It's made at a company, and they ship it to us in a tube.
Are you guys more popular than the McDonald's in your city?
Pardon me?
So, this is Your Daily Hour with me, and we are a radio talk show, and we call Taco Bells around the country and finding out what they do and how they're different.
You're not making any sense to me at all, man.
This is Your Daily Hour with me. I've been calling Taco Bells all around the country and asking them about their guacamole sauce, and it seems like it's pretty uniform. You think they all send them in from the same spot? There's only one factory, or is there more than one Taco Bell factory with a guacamole sauce?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
That happened to me, it just did. I just shocked out again every time. So that's what happens when you try to touch things that are electric. You shock sometimes. So we're making phone calls. We've called some Taco Bells. That's new. We never called Taco Bell before. We've only called McDonald's before. So this is Taco Bell. It's Your Daily Hour with me. We got about 15 minutes left in the program here, so we're gonna call and see what happens with it. We're making some more phone calls, so let's not talk about. Making more phone calls here. This is what happens on the program. Sometimes a lot of the show is just like ring, 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 ring. So yeah, we called some Taco Bells, some McDonald's, some friends, some people. We had a call from Carson. Carson is... Hello? I think this is a clever message. Yeah,
Please record your message.
Machine. What's with you people and not having a real message machine? I'm just trying to call. I need some information when you call. I'm not trying to call for other things like that. That's not how the program is supposed to work. It's supposed to be the correct way to do it. So we'll continue to make phone calls. This is like, yeah, Your Daily Hour with me. I talk for an hour every day, put it on the internet. It's gonna go forever. It's day 8, and the program is getting kind of weird. Like, what am I doing? Why is this happening? Every day? Yes, every day, once a day. So, this is the radio program, and this is what I do with it. So, yeah, I don't know. Why is the program happening? It's because of the millions of listeners, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this. But thank you for my millions of listeners who listen out there. Sometimes we get studio guests in. You know, it's just for the community. I do this for the community. It's not for like a thing.
Okay.
Hello, Martin Kuki?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, that's me.
This is your daily hour with me, and we are calling you.
Oh, hello. This is Kenny. Hi, Kenny. What's up?
What is your favorite sauce to eat on chicken nuggets at McDonald's?
On chicken nuggets? Well, I used to like ketchup, but then Allison really turned me over to sweet and sour, so now I like sweet and sour.
So, did you change your preference, or do you still actually like ketchup, but you just eat sweet and sour now?
No, I changed my preference. Sweet and sour is really good with chicken nuggets.
It is. I agree with that. Ketchup is kind of the plain thing. She is spicing up your life there. Would you say that?
Yes, I would say that.
Have you ever heard this program before?
No, I've never heard your radio show.
Yeah. We've been doing, this is day 8. This is day 8 of the radio show, radio show. This is the 8th day, 8th hour.
So you started it 8 days ago, and you've done it every day for 8 days?
Every day for 8 days, once a day for an hour.
Good job, Kenny. Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's pretty far into the program now. We have about 20 minutes left in the program tonight. I've been calling Taco Bell's and McDonald's, and I've been asking them questions, and I'm getting hung up on sometimes.
What a good idea.
I've been calling strangers too.
Cool.
So what?
Do you want me to hand that phone to Allison, and we'll see what happens?
Do you have a cellular phone?
It is. It's a cellular phone.
The thing about cellular phones is that when you call people, you could be anywhere. Where are you right now? Are you in your residence?
I'm in my residence, as if I was on a landline, but I am on a cell phone.
Cell phone. So yeah, let's see who else is in there. We'll talk to the spicy there. Spicers.
Here you go.
So this is your daily hour with me. We're switching the phones out right now. That's what's happening on the program. Hello?
Hello? What?
Hello.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, this is your daily hour with me, and this is the internet radio talk show phenomenon of the century. So we are calling people because we're trying to slice open Americana and see what the real people are doing and what they talk about.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a real person.
What's your favorite?
I'm playing King on the computer. I don't know what to tell you. It's not terribly exciting, but it's definitely, I think, representative of Americana.
Oh, the program? You've listened to the program?
I don't know what you're saying. It's kind of a bad connection. Can you... I can hear me, but I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, no, I can hear you now.
Is it better now?
Hi.
Yeah, hi?
Yeah, no, it's a lot better now.
Oh, good. I fixed it.
Okay, no, it's worse again.
It's running through a mixer. The phones is running through a mixer. You see?
I don't know what that means.
Well, so what is your favorite sauce to eat with chicken nuggets at McDonald's?
No, we already talked about this. It's sweet and sour.
Oh, you heard that? You're not supposed to be hearing that. I asked that to everybody that we talked to, though. It's important.
Okay, yeah, no, it's valid. I can hear that. Is there anything else that you're needing to know?
What's in that guacamole sauce at Taco Bell? What is that stuff?
What?
What's in guacamole?
What are you talking about?
You know Taco Bell and they have
What's in guacamole?
You think that's real guacamole?
There's avocado. That's pretty important.
You think?
I just do like a salsa and then avocado. Doesn't that count? Like.
I think it's mayonnaise. I've been calling Taco Bells and they say there's avocados in it, but it doesn't taste like avocados. It's too creamy. You think so?
Guacamole is too creamy?
No, I think.
I'm not sure.
Taco Bell is not. I don't know.
I think you can have it many different ways. Oh, Cookie's doing something funny.
What is he doing?
That's a lie. That's not true.
What are you doing? Are you just
I wasn't doing anything that was funny. She just didn't want to talk to you anymore.
You're just getting handed back off because you don't want to be on the radio program anymore? Yeah?
She didn't want to be on the radio anymore.
Are you going to listen to the radio program? Because it's going to be on the line, and you're going to be able to listen to it. You should listen to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go online and listen to that.
Because you're on it this time, so you can hear yourself.
It's exciting. I feel like a celebrity.
I've been calling McDonald's and Taco Bell's. What's your favorite city? Who should I call?
City, I guess. You should call New York. New York is exciting. It's always happening on the TV.
Call New York Taco Bell or Strangers?
Strangers.
New York Strangers? Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
Or Canada.
So check out the website is kenrickward.co.cc, and you can call and you can go in there.
KenrickWard.cock. Okay.
.co.cc.
Cock.
And then you can download and stream the program. So I'm gonna call Taco Bell's more. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So that was Cookie, and we called him on the phone. Talked to him. Talked about his favorite spices, his favorite sauce. So let's call another Taco Bell in New York, and we're gonna ask them about guacamole. So we're gonna call. Oh yeah, the Taco Bell in New York. So here it goes. I feel like I'm about to sneeze, but I can't. So it's kind of making it hard to talk, but I gotta keep going, even though I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh man. Woo! What? Oh man.
You have reached is not in service.
Uh-oh.
This is a
So it didn't work. This is a recording. The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording. So we're gonna call Greg Jones. Greg Jones of Greg Jones, and Greg Jones lives in let's say it's called Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So we're gonna call Philly, or how about Phillips, Wisconsin? We're gonna call Greg Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin, and we're gonna ask him questions like, do you like to eat McDonald's? Greg Jones of Phillips, Wisconsin, do you have a wife? What do you do in your leisure time? What do you do in your stress time? Things like that, you know? Those are some questions that we want to know about Greg Jones of Phillips, Wisconsin. We're going to call him, and then he can answer us some questions. So we have about 5 minutes left in the program, so I think I probably have time for one more program, one more call, and then we can we'll have a little bit of sign-off time, and that'll probably be the program. So the 8th day, it's slowing down, speeding up, because it's up and down. It's kind of weird. So we're kind of Greg Jones. What was it? Greg Jones in Wisconsin. Phillips, Wisconsin. Greg Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin. So I'm trying to get the, yeah, oh, here it goes, okay. Greg Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin. So, it's, oh, didn't find it. Oh, Phillips. Greg Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin, no? Okay. Anybody with the last name of Jones, then? Donald. Ooh, Donald Jones. Gordon Jones. I like Gordon Jones. We're going to call Gordon Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin. See what he has to say for himself. We'll tell him that he's won. 2. Or I don't know. We'll just see what happens. We're gonna call them. I don't even know what we're gonna say. No, I just say that I'm calling and looking for America. America. I'm seeking America. Trying to get a good rounded view of everything. Gordon Jones.
Hello, you've reached the Maranatha Baptist Church of Phillips, Wisconsin.
Oh,
in a moment, I'll give you an opportunity to leave us a message. But if this is an emergency, please feel free to call the pastor's home at 339-3143.
Yeah,
our service times start at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning for Sunday school, 11 o'clock for our Sunday morning worship, and 6 o'clock for our evening service.
Called some weird
on
church.
Wednesdays at 7 o'clock
We're
in the
leaving them a
evening, we
message.
have our prayer and Bible. And during the school year, we have our kids club, which starts at 6:20 over at the Phillips.
Well, that was pretty interesting, right? So I want to make a call, a real call. We're gonna call. Let's call Robert Jones here in Phillips, Wisconsin, and hopefully they'll answer. We have about 4 minutes left in the program, so if they don't answer, we might be it for this program today. This is the hour, so it only goes for an hour. I mean, it could go longer if I wanted it, or if it happened, but an hour is a pretty long time. Like, otherwise, it would be so much longer if I was going for like 2 hours. I'd already be at hour 16 instead of hour 8, and that'd be nuts. So total nutsos. So we're calling Robin Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin. People, maybe if they call it, they don't want to answer phone numbers they don't recognize.
Hello, you've reached the Maranatha Baptist Church of Phillips, Wisconsin.
Are they all that? Whoa, Gordon Jones? Yeah. That was the same number. I called the same number, but they're listed under 2 people. The same church. So let's call Roy Jones or Karen Jones. Karen Jones is a principal. It says it. So we're gonna try to call them and ask them about what it's like to be a principal. So we're gonna say, "Hello, Principal Jones." That's what we're gonna say when we answer the phone. That's what's gonna happen. So I don't know what's gonna go on with that, but that's the first part of the program, or the first part of the phone call. I'm just gonna say, "Hello, Principal Jones." Yes, Principal Jones, Phillips, Wisconsin. Principal, wait, company, Countryside Artisan Gifts. I don't know what that means. We'll have to find out. Karen Jones.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Karen Jones. This is Your Daily Hour with me, and we are calling you because we are trying to find a slice of Americana. Every day we call new American citizens, and we ask them questions, such as sauce questions. So please give us a call back. This is Your Daily Hour with me. Thank you. So that was it. They're going to call us back, I guess, but I don't know if they know. I think I had time for one more Taco Bell, and then the program will be over. So I'm going to call Taco Bell in the same place there in Phillips, Wisconsin, and so Taco Bell in Wisconsin, Taco Bell, Wisconsin. So yeah, here we're calling Taco Bell in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. So that's gonna be the last thing we do on the program, and then the program will be done. So what an exciting program! It's just a lone studio program today. We don't have any guests. It's kind of a tough gig here. Every day, once a day, 1 hour every day. But it's not that tough of a gig, really. All I do is talk on the phone every day, once a day, for 1 hour. Talk to phone callers. Talk to Taco Bell's. Talk to McDonald's. Talk to people on the phone. I make phone calls. I receive phone calls. We're doing the contest, the Ultimate Fan Contest right now. So if you're the Ultimate Fan, call in the show, and we'll see who's the winning of the contest here. So yeah, this should be the end of the show. So after this is the end of the show. This is Taco Bell, Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin.
KFC Taco Bell, this is Aaron. How can I help you?
Hello, Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin Taco Bell?
Yes, it is.
How many Taco Bells are located in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin?
How many are located in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin?
Yes.
Just one.
You know what's in that guacamole sauce?
Do I know what's in guacamole?
Yeah, is that real guacamole?
Yeah, it is guacamole,
It's not like mayonnaise? It's not like green mayonnaise?
No. It's made with avocados and stuff, so.
So, do you think that your Taco Bell is more popular than the other fast food restaurants in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin?
Pardon me?
So, this is Your Daily Hour with me, and we're a radio program, and I've been calling Taco Bells all around the country asking them about their guacamole sauce. Yeah, people don't want to be on the radio, I guess. So, that's the program for today. Remember to listen. Bye-bye.